Alright. We are trying to head back down. I hear not great things. Let me just run, because I'm trying not to waste batters. I don't have a lot. Okay, we are heading back. Make sure panic running wasn't panic running in the wrong direction. I don't think anything will be down there. Need to get to the sheriff's. A little bit up here. Okay. Lodge.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after.
Yeah, it should be this building over here.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming from the station.
The FBC doesn't handle things nicely.
Power's out.
Also, yeah, Scratch was trying to come.
Always a good sign. Anyone here?
I'm here, in the closet.
In the closet?
There's Taken inside. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked, though. Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
Nothing else on that? You seem surprised that I know. I've been dealing with Wake, like, come on. So they just call it the Shadow. Interesting. What they think the Shadow is. Gave up. Oh, well, that doesn't look good.
All clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. we should talk.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Yeah.
Have you found my partner?
It's coming through
Agent
him, so
Casey?
not helping him is a bad idea.
I found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low
So
on
not an
resources.
Alan Wake event, altered world
Problems at
event.
HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Well, you shouldn't go check on your partner. Good thing.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Like, I need to be told that. You don't think she doesn't know how to do... Number one, FBI knows how to deal with the fuses. Also has been dealing with this whole event.
One of those cult boxes.
A line, a triangle with a line through it. And... Guessing you're telling me the code. Yeah, those symbols. Unless that's what the code is. They're usually numbers, though. Okay. Oh, wait, it's a puzzle. It's saying one diagonal is a 1, maybe? I don't care that much. My brain doesn't want to figure that out. Come back for puzzles. Play again later for puzzles. That's a good thing.
Stay the fuck!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
In a minute. That's not what I meant, Curly. I find the fuse.
Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
But where are you? You're talking to me like we're right next to each other. Where's the fuse? I didn't see a fuse in anything unless it's in that stupid little box over here. That's a stash box, isn't it? That's one. I think it's how many edges there are. Well, fuse. I did not see a fuse anywhere down here. Fuse. Where? That's where it needs to go.
How are you holding up?
Oh, there he is. God, jeez.
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story is changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now. What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. The thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found
we
a
just talked to
fuse
him.
on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, but he had stuff going on. Stuff.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head.
It's becoming a Taken.
Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
It has to do with the Taken. I don't think there's much you could do about that at the moment.
The cell door won't open without power.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Shine the light at them, Dad. I hate when I'm pressing the button like 6 times
Good job, Saga.
and it won't
Now keep
activate.
moving.
More coming down.
Where'd it go?
Goes for light in a minute. batteries because we're like out.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything. Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shot me. Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker! You come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Cool. Too pacey. Okay, so the keys for down here are something different.
Saga, do you have it?
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry! Don't fucking give it to him! Painkiller! He's a fucking monster, Saga!
Wake?
There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
I knew he was scratched. That's what I said. Alice was seeing him.
Shit. It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked.
Oh, okay.
Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator.
Okay. And you gotta hold it.
There must be a way to slow him down. How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. But you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator cubes.
I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores first.
I got that!
Generator cubes.
Come on, I don't know how to slow him down. His lights aren't working. Yeah, he's not even bothered. Hey. Lights don't. I wish it'd be a little bit more obvious about what you're supposed to do to stop him. I want the clicker. I wish it would just let you do it. It does not. It doesn't give you any hints on how to slow him down.
He's too fast.
I know! But shooting him doesn't work. Oh, it does work. Never mind. Shooting him does. Normally shooting would not work.
Got one.
2 more to go.
Hold on. I'm trying to get ammo! Okay.
Another core activated.
Only 1 left. Doing great.
That's really annoying. Because usually you can't shoot them unless you light them, so it's like... You can't change the rules mid-game. So Wake never got out. Scratch got out. Which I was wondering, because he was looking more Scratch-like in the
Scratch is
place.
He'll be back.
But Scratch was looking more like him.
What the fuck do we do now?
Makes sense.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Let me look around. I'm looking at first. A gun. I kind of want it. Okay. A equals 1, B, I. Okay, so wait. A equals 0. It's one of the books. Is it the authors? Oh. I don't think it's those. L and then PR. L, PR. L being... Well, it goes down, it only goes up to 9. I think that's what it's saying. And J restarts. P. O, P. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 2, 6. Okay, not. Because it doesn't say what order the books are supposed to be. Unless it's supposed to be this one, because it says 1. So maybe it's QB. Book. Because doing this in my head Not gonna progress anywhere. This doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3. I just thought these because these were actual like things. But if we're just using the first letter, Q. B. We know B is gonna be 2. Okay. Let's see. I'll write the whole alphabet that way. 1. And I was 9, so 0. 7, 8. U should be 7. W should be 1, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. Rifle. Good to have.
Behind me!
I want to throw this out and won't let me.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
They're both shotguns. I need to get rid of the other shotgun.
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. I had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
There's a real Wake, though. We know that.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right?
Jelly,
Any
calm
thoughts?
down.
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
I don't know if you want to be part of the FBC, honey.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Who's your ex-wife?
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan...
None of that happened.
Oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case. If you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Yeah, maybe don't invite him into your place.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
Yeah, you know that. Oh, and we know that because he never got out.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time.
You should have known
He
that it wasn't
turned,
really
hand on his
Alan if you
holster.
guys have been studying Scratch.
He called out to the
and stuff.
darkness.
You guys fucked
This
that up on
station
your
has
own.
been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here. Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. Cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Of course not.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place. What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Probably someone who can function in these areas that they're talking about.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. I need to know what information I can still trust.
Linking cult activity to Wake. There we go.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent. The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
That's not totally new information.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker.
Yeah, the
was
clicker
true.
still functions.
He
You just
wasn't
have to
lying.
get the right ending out of it. You could always, number one, go into the dark place, give him the clicker, or manipulate Scratch into writing the ending that you desire. Both are options.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jakob was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Watery and Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the
That's why they
horror
kill
inside
people
the
that come
lake.
out of the lake.
When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just named it half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
He was trying to protect the town.
Behind the counter.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the tree.
But they got
Keeping the
interrupted
town
with
safe
what's his
since
face, which is why he
2013.
got back up
Ilmo
again.
is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into
Because they didn't
one?
take the heart.
Private party. Invitation only.
They got interrupted with whatever
Wrong
they were
time.
doing with the heart.
Wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Yeah. Yep.
Doesn't look right.
Oh, why do they want to kill Wake? There we go.
The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
I mean, I guess you're not an artist of any kind.
Wake
But
is
you're
still
powerful.
in a dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place. I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
The confidence, that won't be a problem. So, can't do.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Okay. Actually, pick this up in the next part.